In general, OSHA provides electrical requirements to help prevent the risks we discussed earlier. So let's talk about grounding first. A grounding path is the path used to connect an electrical circuit to the ground in some way. You see, grounding helps reduce electrical surges and therefore the risk of arcs, contacting energized sources, and fire. And handheld electrical tools should be grounded, double insulated, and low voltage to help prevent burns and shocks. Any electrical equipment over 50 volts should be enclosed in an approved area and marked with warning signs. Electrical equipment with physical damage like missing or broken sheathing, well, they should be turned off immediately. Now, while all these requirements should be followed in hazmat locations, there are additional steps to be taken to ensure the safety of everyone. First up, there should be a written electrical safety plan that includes the types of hazards and how to identify and control them. This plan should be shared with employees and updated regularly. And it's also recommended to include an electrical safety officer in the plan to oversee the use of all electrical equipment in hazmat areas. This person should be trained and have the necessary equipment, like circuit and voltage testers, to do their job. In addition, all employees should be trained in electrical safety. They should know what the risks are and what to do if something happens. Training should be specific to the hazmat class area and the type of hazardous materials present. Workers should also know how to work safely with all electrical equipment, following the OSHA requirements on grounding and maintenance, and what to do if equipment is broken. During an electrical emergency, workers need to make sure to shut off power and evacuate if needed. Also, appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, must be available at all times. This includes rubber gloves, eye protection, EH-rated safety shoes, and ARC-rated bibs or aprons to protect the arms and torso. It's also important that workers use tools and equipment to safely work with electrical equipment. Things like voltage and circuit testers can alert an employee if there's a problem before they begin working on it. All electrical equipment should be regularly inspected and maintained, and should be rated for use in a hazmat environment. Tripped breakers and blown fuses are clues that there might be a problem with the equipment. Equipment that feels hot to the touch or shows visible signs of fraying around wires or connectors should also not be used. Working with electricity is dangerous in really any environment, but it's especially important to follow safety guidelines when dealing with both electricity and hazardous materials. NFPA 70E also offers recommendations for protecting workers from injuries during the installation, operation, and maintenance of electrical equipment. NFPA outlines a simple 4-step approach to electrical safety. Turn off the power, have a work permit, plan the work, and use appropriate PPE. Following these simple guidelines in conjunction with OSHA regulations, well, it's the best way to keep employees safe.